Good evening. I'm Dr. Bruce Lipton, and tonight something extraordinary is about to happen. You've arrived here not by accident, but by divine design. Your soul has been calling out, hasn't it? Whispering that there must be more, that you were meant for something greater than what you're currently experiencing. Right now, as you settle into this moment, your subconscious mind is already beginning to shift into a receptive state. The very fact that you're here, listening to these words, tells me something profound about you. You're not just someone who hopes for change. You're someone who's ready to command it. Tonight, we're going to explore something that quantum physicists are only beginning to understand, but that ancient wisdom keepers have known for millennia. We're going to discover how a single declaration, spoken with the right intention at the right moment, can literally restructure the quantum field around you. You see, the universe isn't just listening to your words. It's responding to the vibrational frequency of your belief. And when you combine intention with emotion, when you merge desire with surrender, something miraculous happens. The very fabric of reality begins to reorganize itself around your declaration. I want you to understand something fundamental. You are not separate from the universe. You are an expression of it. Every cell in your body is made of the same quantum particles that make up distant stars. The same intelligence that grows flowers and beats your heart is the same intelligence that will respond to your declaration tonight. Take a deep breath with me now. Feel your body settling into this sacred space. This isn't just another meditation or visualization. This is a quantum conversation with the creative force of existence itself. Your declaration tonight will be heard not just by your subconscious mind, but by the very field of consciousness that underlies all reality. As we begin this journey together, I want you to release any skepticism, any doubt, any voice that tells you this couldn't possibly work. Those voices don't serve you here. They're echoes of old programming, old beliefs that have kept you small. Tonight, we're expanding beyond those limitations. The declaration you're about to make isn't just words. It's a vibrational command that will ripple through the quantum field. It's a sacred contract with the universe itself. And within 24 hours, you'll begin to witness the universe's response in ways that will amaze you. Your life has led you to this moment. Every struggle, every disappointment, every dream deferred has been preparing you for this declaration. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're exactly where you need to be to receive what's coming. Feel the weight of this moment. Feel the potential that's building in the space between your thoughts. The universe has been waiting for you to claim your power, to step into your role as a conscious creator. Tonight, that waiting ends. Your subconscious mind is far more powerful than you've been taught. It's not just a storage system for memories and habits. It's a sophisticated broadcasting and receiving station, constantly interfacing with the quantum field of infinite possibilities. Right now, as you rest in this peaceful state, your subconscious is operating at a frequency that's perfectly aligned with universal intelligence. This is why the declarations you make during this sacred time are so incredibly potent. Your rational, analytical mind, the one that questions and doubts, is beginning to quiet down, allowing your deeper wisdom to emerge. Think of your subconscious as the most advanced technology in the universe. It processes over 40 million bits of information per second, most of it below your conscious awareness. It's constantly communicating with the morphic field, the Akashic records, the collective unconscious, all terms for the same phenomenon, the vast web of consciousness that connects all things. When you make a declaration from this state, you're not just speaking to yourself. You're broadcasting a signal into this field of infinite intelligence. And here's what's extraordinary. The universe has no choice but to respond. It's wired into the very structure of reality itself. Your subconscious doesn't distinguish between what you vividly imagine and what you physically experience. This is why your declaration tonight will be so powerful. When you speak your truth with emotion, with feeling, with absolute certainty, your subconscious accepts it as reality and immediately begins orchestrating the physical manifestation. But there's something even more profound happening. Your subconscious is connected to the subconscious of every other being on this planet. When you elevate your vibration through this declaration, you're not just changing your own reality, you're contributing to the elevation of human consciousness itself. Every thought, every emotion, every declaration creates a ripple in the quantum field. Tonight, your ripple will be so pure, so clear, so powerful that the universe will have no choice but to respond with matching energy. The law of resonance ensures that like attracts like, and the frequency you're about to broadcast will magnetize corresponding experiences into your life. I want you to feel the vast intelligence that surrounds you right now. It's the same intelligence that orchestrates the dance of galaxies, that coordinates the migration of birds, that knows exactly how to heal a wound or grow a tree. This intelligence is intimately connected to your subconscious mind. Your declaration tonight is like planting a seed in the most fertile ground imaginable, the quantum field of pure potential. And just as a seed contains the blueprint for an entire tree, your declaration contains the blueprint for your new reality. The universe will nurture this seed with the same intelligence that grows all life. Feel yourself relaxing even deeper now. With each breath, you're opening more fully to this universal intelligence. Your subconscious is becoming even more receptive, more aligned with the creative force of existence. You're preparing to make a declaration that will literally rewrite your destiny. As your consciousness prepares to transition into sleep, something magnificent happens in your brain. The analytical, chattering mind that dominates your waking hours begins to quiet, and your brain waves shift from the rapid beta frequencies to the slower, more receptive alpha and theta states. This is not just relaxation, this is preparation for quantum communication. In these slower brainwave states, your mind becomes like a perfectly tuned instrument, capable of transmitting and receiving vibrations that are normally filtered out by your busy conscious mind. When you're in this state, the boundary between your individual consciousness and universal consciousness becomes increasingly transparent. You're no longer just Bruce or Mary or David thinking thoughts. You become a focal point of universal intelligence, a conscious participant in the creative process of existence itself. The pineal gland, often called your third eye, becomes highly active during this transition. This tiny organ, no bigger than a grain of rice, is actually one of the most sophisticated quantum communication devices in your body. It responds to changes in electromagnetic fields, to subtle energy fluctuations, to the vibrational signatures of your deepest intentions. Your heart also plays a crucial role in this process. The heart generates the largest electromagnetic field in your body, 5,000 times stronger than your brain's field. When your heart and mind align around your declaration, you create a coherent energy pattern that broadcasts into the quantum field with extraordinary power. This is why timing matters so much. Making your declaration during this transition into sleep isn't just spiritually significant, it's scientifically optimal. You're accessing states of consciousness that are naturally attuned to quantum communication, naturally open to receiving and transmitting information beyond the limitations of ordinary awareness. Your cells themselves respond differently during this time. The stress hormones that flood your system during busy waking hours begin to subside, and your body starts producing the regenerative chemicals that facilitate healing and transformation. Your entire biology becomes aligned with reception and renewal. Think of it this way. During waking consciousness, you're like a radio trying to pick up a distant station while surrounded by static. But as you settle into this deeper state, the static fades, and suddenly you can hear clearly. The signal was always there, but now you're finally tuned in to receive it. Your declaration tonight will be broadcast from this optimal state of receptivity. It will carry the coherent frequency of your heart's desire, amplified by the quantum sensitivity of your pineal gland, and transmitted through the electromagnetic field that surrounds your body. The universe will receive this signal with perfect clarity. As you continue to relax, feel your entire being aligning with this natural rhythm of receptivity. Your nervous system is shifting into restoration mode. Your brain waves are slowing to the perfect frequency for quantum communication, and your heart is opening to broadcast your deepest truth into the field of infinite possibility. This is the sacred science of transformation, not just positive thinking, but the precise alignment of consciousness, biology, and quantum mechanics to create real change in the physical world. Your consciousness is like a sacred temple, and tonight we're going to consecrate this temple for divine communication. This isn't just metaphor. Your awareness truly is a sacred space where the finite meets the infinite, where your individual will aligns with universal intelligence. Begin by sensing the space within your chest, around your heart. This is the altar of your inner temple, the place where emotion and intention merge to create the vibrational frequency of your declaration. Feel this space expanding with each breath, becoming more spacious, more luminous, more receptive. Now bring your attention to the space behind your eyes, the region of your third eye. This is the communication center of your inner temple, the place where inspiration descends and where your declarations ascend into the quantum field. Feel this space brightening, awakening, preparing to serve as a bridge between your consciousness and cosmic consciousness. Your entire body is part of this sacred temple. Every cell is a tiny sanctuary, every organ a chamber dedicated to the miracle of consciousness. As you breathe, imagine golden light filling every corner of this temple, consecrating it for the divine work you're about to do. Release any thoughts of unworthiness, any sense that you don't deserve what you're about to declare. These are old programs, echoes of conditioning that have no power in this sacred space. Here in the temple of your consciousness, you are recognized as the divine being you truly are, a beloved child of the universe, worthy of all good things. Feel any tension, any resistance, any doubt simply dissolving in the presence of this sacred energy. Your inner temple is naturally pure, naturally aligned with divine will. Any sense of separation from goodness is just an illusion, a temporary forgetting of your true nature. Imagine now that this inner temple is filled with the most beautiful light you can conceive. This light is not just illumination, it's pure love, pure intelligence, pure creative power. It's the same light that sparked the first moment of creation, the same love that holds the planets in their orbits. This light responds to your intentions. It amplifies your declarations. It carries your heart's desires directly to the source of all manifestation. You're not just thinking words into empty space. You're speaking directly to the creative intelligence of the universe from within its own temple. Feel the profound silence that surrounds this inner temple. This isn't empty silence. It's pregnant silence, full of potential, alive with possibilities waiting to be born. Your declaration will emerge from this silence like a star being born from the cosmic void. Your breath becomes the sacred rhythm of this temple. Each inhalation draws in universal life force. Each exhalation releases anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Your breathing becomes a prayer in itself, a wordless communication with the divine intelligence that animates all life. As you rest in this consecrated space, know that you are held in perfect love, surrounded by perfect intelligence, supported by the creative force that dreams galaxies into existence. Your declaration tonight will not be made from a place of need or desperation, but from the fullness of divine connection, from the certainty of your inherent worthiness. Deep within the nucleus of every cell in your body lies your genetic code, not just the blueprint for your physical form, but the record of every belief you've ever held, every emotion you've ever felt, every limitation you've ever accepted as true. Tonight, we're going to rewrite this cellular memory with a declaration so powerful, it will literally restructure your biology. The old paradigm taught that your genes determine your destiny, that you're a victim of your genetic inheritance. But the new science of epigenetics reveals the truth. Your beliefs and emotions are constantly rewriting your genetic expression. You are not a prisoner of your past. You are the author of your future, literally writing new chapters in the book of your cellular memory with every thought, every feeling, every declaration. Your cells are listening right now. They're always listening. They respond to the chemical signature of your emotions, to the vibrational frequency of your beliefs. When you speak from this deep receptive state, when you declare your truth with unwavering conviction, your cells immediately begin reorganizing themselves to match this new information. Think of your declaration tonight as a software update for your entire biological system. Just as a computer can be transformed by installing new programming, your body can be transformed by installing new beliefs, new expectations, new cellular memories. The declaration you're about to make will literally reprogram your DNA to express health, abundance, love, and joy. Your cellular memory holds not just your personal history, but the collective memory of your ancestors, the species memory of humanity itself. Some of what you carry isn't even yours. It's inherited trauma, inherited limitations, inherited fears that have been passed down through generations. Tonight, that generational cycle ends with you. When you make your declaration with complete faith and feeling, you're not just changing your own cellular memory, you're healing your ancestral line, both backward and forward in time. Quantum physics tells us that consciousness exists outside of linear time. Your transformation tonight will ripple through your family tree, healing wounds that have been carried for generations. Feel the trillions of cells in your body right now, each one a tiny miracle of consciousness, each one capable of receiving and storing new information. They're not just biological machines, they're conscious entities, and they're waiting for your instruction. They want to serve your highest good. They want to help you become the person you're declaring yourself to be. Your heart cells are especially receptive to this reprogramming. Did you know that your heart contains over 40,000 neurons, heart-brain cells that think and remember independently of your cranial brain? Your heart is literally capable of storing and processing emotional memories, and it's these heart memories that often override your best intentions. Tonight, we're going to replace any memories of heartbreak, disappointment, or betrayal with the cellular memory of your declaration. Your heart will remember this moment as the night everything changed, as the moment you claimed your divine inheritance and stepped into your power as a conscious creator. As you prepare to speak your declaration, feel it not just as words, but as living information that will be instantly absorbed by every cell in your body. See this information spreading through your bloodstream, carried to every organ, every tissue, every fiber of your being. Your entire body is becoming aligned with your highest vision of yourself. Your breath is the bridge between your inner world and the outer universe. It's the vehicle that will carry your declaration from the sacred space of your heart into the quantum field of infinite possibility. Each breath you take is not just oxygen flowing through your lungs, it's life force itself, the very essence of divine energy entering your body. As you breathe now, imagine that you're breathing in pure creative power. This isn't just air, it's the same breath that spoke the universe into existence, the same life force that animates every star, every flower, every beating heart. This divine breath is now filling your lungs, your bloodstream, your entire being with creative potential. Your words will ride upon this breath like prayers carried on wings. When you speak your declaration, you won't just be moving air, you'll be moving spirit itself. Your words will be infused with the life force you're breathing in right now, charged with the divine energy that sustains all of creation. Feel the rhythm of your breathing beginning to synchronize with the rhythm of the universe itself. There's a cosmic pulse that beats beneath all manifest reality, a divine heartbeat that coordinates the dance of atoms and galaxies. Your breath is naturally aligning with this universal rhythm, preparing to broadcast your declaration in perfect harmony with the creative force of existence. With each inhalation, you're drawing in not just oxygen, but inspiration, literally the breath of spirit. With each exhalation, you're releasing not just carbon dioxide, but anything that doesn't serve your highest good. Your breathing becomes a sacred act of receiving divine guidance and releasing human limitation. Notice how your breath naturally deepens as you relax into this state. This isn't just relaxation, it's preparation. Your body knows that something sacred is about to happen, and it's automatically adjusting to serve as the perfect vessel for your declaration. Your lungs are expanding to hold more life force. Your heart is slowing to the perfect rhythm for quantum communication. Your breath carries the signature of your emotions. When you speak your declaration, the universe will feel not just the words, but the emotional frequency that rides upon your breath. This is why it's so important to speak from a state of gratitude, love, and certainty, rather than from need or desperation. Your breath will carry the vibrational truth of your inner state. Imagine now that your breath is becoming luminous, glowing with divine light. This light breath will illuminate your words as you speak them, making them visible to the spiritual dimensions where manifestation begins. Your declaration will not just be heard, it will be seen as light itself, as pure information radiating into the quantum field. Your vocal cords are sacred instruments, capable of producing sounds that resonate at frequencies that can literally restructure matter. When you speak your declaration, you'll be creating sound waves that will ripple through the fabric of space-time itself. Your voice becomes an instrument of creation, a tool for speaking new realities into existence. Feel the power gathering in your throat chakra, the energy center that governs communication and self-expression. This is where your inner truth prepares to become outer reality, where the silent wisdom of your heart transforms into spoken word. Your throat is opening to become a clear channel for divine expression. As you prepare to breathe life into your sacred words, know that this breath, this voice, this moment has been ordained by the universe itself. You are meant to be here. You are meant to speak these words. You are meant to claim your power as a conscious creator. Close your eyes and allow yourself to see with your inner vision what most people never witness: the immediate response of the universe to a truly heartfelt declaration. This isn't imagination. This is quantum sight, the ability to perceive the subtle energetic movements that precede all physical manifestation. As you prepare to speak your declaration, visualize the entire cosmos leaning in to listen. See the stars themselves adjusting their positions, the planetary alignments shifting to support your intention. The universe isn't indifferent to your words. It's eagerly waiting to respond, like a loving parent ready to fulfill the deepest desires of a beloved child. Picture waves of energy beginning to move even before you speak. These are probability waves in the quantum field, potential realities beginning to collapse into actuality in response to your gathering intention. Your declaration doesn't just create effects after you speak it. The very intention to declare creates ripples that begin manifesting immediately. See your words forming as light before they become sound. Each syllable of your declaration appears as a burst of luminous energy, carrying perfect information about your desired reality. These light words travel instantly across all dimensions, reaching places and touching forces that will orchestrate the physical manifestation of your intention. Visualize your declaration entering the Akashic Records, the cosmic library that contains the blueprint of all possible futures. Your words are being inscribed there now, writing your name next to the reality you're claiming. The universe's vast intelligence is already beginning to calculate the infinite number of synchronicities needed to bring your declaration into physical form. See angels and guides, whatever divine assistance resonates with your beliefs, receiving your declaration like a sacred assignment. These benevolent forces immediately begin coordinating the countless details that must align for your manifestation to occur. Doors that need to open, people who need to appear, opportunities that need to present themselves. All of this begins organizing in response to your words. Picture the morphic field, the invisible web that connects all consciousness, lighting up like a vast neural network as your declaration propagates through it. Your intention creates pathways of possibility that other conscious beings can now follow. You're not just manifesting for yourself. You're creating a template that serves the awakening of all humanity. Visualize your future self, the version of you that already lives in the reality you're declaring. See this future self reaching back through time, creating a bridge between who you are now and who you're becoming. Your declaration tonight is the golden thread that connects these two versions of yourself across the fabric of space-time. See the universe's response beginning immediately, not in 24 hours, but right now. The response is instant at the quantum level, even though the physical manifestation follows the natural timing of your particular reality. Energy is already moving. Forces are already aligning. The machinery of manifestation is already in motion. Feel the profound joy of the universe in this moment. Creation delights in creating. The divine intelligence that dreams realities into existence is experiencing pure pleasure in response to your declaration. You're not asking for something reluctantly given. You're claiming something that the universe is ecstatic to provide. Visualize this cosmic celebration rippling outward from your declaration, touching every corner of existence with waves of joy and possibility. Your words tonight don't just change your life. They add to the symphony of conscious creation that is constantly reshaping reality itself. There's something profoundly significant about the 24-hour period following your declaration tonight. This isn't arbitrary timing. It's based on the natural rhythms of consciousness and the quantum mechanics of manifestation. You're about to enter a sacred window where the veil between intention and reality becomes extraordinarily thin. Your declaration tonight will initiate what quantum physicists call a collapse of the wave function. Right now, your desired reality exists as a probability, a potential among infinite possibilities. Your heartfelt declaration will cause this probability to begin crystallizing into actuality, and the most intense phase of this crystallization occurs within the first 24 hours. During this quantum window, the universe becomes hyper-responsive to your energy signature. It's as if your declaration creates a temporary state of heightened connection between your consciousness and the field of infinite possibility. Signs, synchronicities, and manifestations that might normally take weeks or months to appear will begin showing up within hours. Your subconscious mind works fastest while you sleep, processing millions of pieces of information and making connections that your conscious mind could never compute. Tonight, as you sleep, your subconscious will be busy orchestrating the perfect sequence of events to make your declaration reality. It will be working with the quantum field to arrange the synchronicities you'll begin noticing tomorrow. The 24-hour cycle corresponds to the Earth's rotation, which creates a natural rhythm of energetic receptivity. As our planet turns, different regions of the quantum field become accessible to consciousness. Your declaration will ride this wave of planetary rotation, gaining momentum as it circles the globe energetically. Within this window, pay special attention to your dreams. Your dream state becomes a preview screen for your manifesting reality. The images, symbols, and scenarios that appear in your dreams tonight and tomorrow night will contain coded information about how your declaration is being processed by the universal intelligence. Tomorrow, you'll begin to notice what I call confirmation signals, small synchronicities that let you know the universe heard your declaration and is responding. These might be repeated number sequences, unexpected encounters with people who share your name or interests, or objects appearing in your environment that directly relate to your intention. Your emotional state during this 24-hour window is crucial. The universe responds not just to your words, but to the feeling tone you maintain after speaking them. Try to spend this time in states of gratitude, anticipation, and gentle excitement rather than anxiety or impatience. Your emotional frequency during this window will either accelerate or slow down the manifestation process. The number 24 itself carries significance in numerology and sacred geometry. It represents completion and new beginnings, exactly what you're creating with your declaration. 24 hours gives the cosmic forces enough time to align in response to your intention, while being short enough for you to maintain faith and positive expectancy. During this quantum window, it's important to remain open and alert without being attached to specific forms of manifestation. The universe might deliver your intention in a package you don't recognize at first. Stay curious and receptive. The response you receive might be even better than what you specifically declared. Remember that manifestation in the physical realm follows natural laws of timing and sequence. While the universe's response begins immediately at the quantum level, the complete physical manifestation might unfold over days, weeks, or months. But within 24 hours, you'll receive clear confirmation that the process has begun. Trust in this natural timing. The universe has perfect intelligence about when and how to deliver your manifestation for maximum impact and minimum disruption to the greater cosmic plan. Your job is simply to declare with faith and then remain open to receive in whatever form the universe chooses to respond. Right now, I want you to feel into any part of yourself that questions whether this could really work. Any voice that whispers, "This is too good to be true," or "Things like this don't happen to people like me." These doubting voices aren't your enemy. They're simply old programs, protective mechanisms that your mind developed during times when hope felt dangerous. Acknowledge these doubts with compassion. Thank them for trying to protect you from disappointment. Then gently set them aside, like taking off a coat you no longer need. Tonight, in this sacred space, doubt serves no useful purpose. It can only interfere with the delicate process of quantum communication you're engaged in. Doubt operates at a very low vibrational frequency, the frequency of fear, separation, and limitation. Your declaration tonight must be broadcast from the highest frequency possible, the frequency of love, unity, and infinite possibility. You literally cannot doubt and manifest simultaneously. They're incompatible energy states. Feel yourself choosing trust over doubt, faith over fear, possibility over limitation. This isn't blind faith. This is vibrational trust, a deep knowing that you are connected to an intelligence vast enough to orchestrate galaxies and loving enough to care about your heart's desires. This intelligence has never failed to respond to genuine, heartfelt intention. Your doubt often masquerades as realism, but true realism recognizes that consciousness is the fundamental fabric of reality. The quantum field responds to consciousness. Your awareness literally shapes the physical world. This isn't mysticism. This is the cutting edge of scientific understanding about the nature of reality. Every person who has ever achieved something extraordinary had to move beyond the voice of doubt. Every invention, every discovery, every breakthrough in human history began with someone who was willing to trust in possibilities that hadn't yet been proven. Tonight, you join this lineage of conscious creators. Release the need to understand exactly how your manifestation will occur. Your rational mind wants to figure out the mechanics, but manifestation happens through intelligence far more sophisticated than logical thinking. Trust that the same force that grows trees and beats your heart knows exactly how to arrange the circumstances you need. Feel doubt dissolving like mist in sunlight. In its place, feel a warm, gentle certainty rising in your chest. The certainty of a child who knows they are loved. The certainty of a seed that knows it will become a flower. The certainty of dawn that knows it follows every night. This trust isn't something you have to work up or manufacture. It's your natural state. Doubt is learned. Trust is innate. You came into this world trusting completely in the intelligence that created you. Tonight, you're simply remembering this original trust and applying it consciously to create the life you desire. Breathe this trust deeper into your body with each inhalation. Let it fill your cells, your bones, your blood. Let it become the dominant frequency of your being. Your declaration will be broadcast from this frequency of unwavering trust, and the universe will respond with matching certainty. Feel the profound peace that comes from releasing the burden of doubt. You don't have to figure everything out. You don't have to make it happen through force or struggle. You simply have to declare your truth and trust in the infinite intelligence that responds to all sincere intention with perfect love. Your heart is far more than a blood-pumping organ. It's the most sophisticated communication device in your body, a quantum antenna capable of transmitting and receiving information across dimensions. The electromagnetic field generated by your heart is 5,000 times stronger than your brain's field and extends several feet beyond your physical body. Right now, place your hand over your heart and feel its steady rhythm. This isn't just circulation, it's communication. Your heart is constantly broadcasting information about your emotional state, your beliefs, your desires into the quantum field. And it's equally capable of receiving information, inspiration, and guidance from the universal intelligence that surrounds you. The heart has its own neural network, over 40,000 neurons that function independently of your brain. This heart brain processes emotional information and often knows things before your rational mind can figure them out. When you speak your declaration tonight, these heart neurons will encode it with emotional intelligence and broadcast it with extraordinary power. Your declaration must come from your heart, not just your head. Words spoken from the mind alone lack the emotional charge necessary to create quantum effects. But words spoken from the heart, words infused with genuine feeling, create ripples in the fabric of reality itself. Your heart is the power source that gives your declaration its creative force. Feel your heart opening now, expanding like a flower blooming. This isn't just metaphor. Your heart literally has the ability to expand its energy field when you cultivate feelings of love, gratitude, and compassion. As your heart opens, it becomes an even more powerful antenna for divine communication. The ancient traditions spoke of the heart as the seat of the soul, the place where human consciousness touches divine consciousness. Modern science is discovering that this isn't poetic language, it's practical truth. Your heart is literally the interface between your individual awareness and cosmic awareness. When your heart and mind align around the same intention, When your thoughts and feelings are coherent, you create what researchers call heart-brain coherence. This coherent state is optimal for manifestation because it eliminates the internal conflict that usually scatters your creative energy. Your declaration tonight will emerge from this state of perfect coherence. Imagine your heart as a rose made of light, opening petal by petal as you breathe. With each petal that opens, your capacity to broadcast and receive divine communication increases. Your heart is preparing to become a clear channel for your declaration to flow from your deepest truth into the quantum field. Feel the warmth building in your chest. This is the heat of creation itself. When your heart is fully engaged in the process of conscious manifestation, it generates a palpable warmth, a feeling of expansion and aliveness. This warmth is the signature of heart-centered creation, the feeling that accompanies all genuine manifestation. Your heart knows things that your mind hasn't learned yet. It can sense the future pulling you forward. Feel the reality you're declaring already existing in potential form. Trust what your heart tells you about your declaration. If it feels true in your heart, it is true in the quantum field, and it will become true in physical reality. As you prepare to speak your declaration, feel it first as a warm expansion in your heart. Let the words arise from this feeling rather than from mental effort. When your declaration comes from your heart, it carries the authenticity and emotional power that the universe recognizes as genuine intention, worthy of manifestation. Your heart is ready now. It's open, expanded, coherent, and aligned with your deepest desire. It's broadcasting love and receptivity into the quantum field, preparing the perfect vibrational environment for your declaration to take root and grow into physical form. There's something mystical about the deep hours of night, particularly the time around midnight, when the veil between worlds is thinnest. Ancient wisdom keepers called this the hour of power, when the ordinary laws of physical reality become more fluid, and consciousness can work its most profound transformations. Tonight, even if it isn't exactly midnight on your clock, you're entering your personal midnight hour, that sacred time when your logical mind surrenders to deeper wisdom, when your soul speaks louder than your ego, when miracles become not just possible but inevitable. In this midnight hour of consciousness, your declaration will be made not from the person you've been, but from the person you're becoming. You're speaking from your future self, the version of you that already lives in the reality you're claiming. This temporal shift is part of what gives your declaration such power to reshape your experience. The darkness around you isn't empty, it's pregnant with possibility. Just as seeds germinate in the dark earth before pushing through to the light, your declaration is being planted in the fertile darkness of pure potential. The midnight hour is nature's incubation chamber, where all new life begins. Feel the profound silence that surrounds this moment. This isn't ordinary quiet. This is the silence that exists before creation, the pregnant pause before the universe speaks new realities into existence. Your declaration will emerge from this primordial silence like light emerging from darkness, like something from nothing. In ancient traditions, midnight was considered the time when the gods were most likely to answer prayers, when the divine realm was most accessible to human consciousness. While these traditions might seem primitive, they were recognizing something that quantum physics now confirms. Consciousness is more powerful when it's not competing with the busy frequencies of daily life. Your nervous system naturally shifts into a different mode during the deep night hours. Stress hormones decrease, restoration hormones increase, and your brain begins producing the specific neurotransmitters that facilitate states of expanded awareness. Your body is naturally preparing for the kind of consciousness-shifting experience you're about to have. The midnight hour is also when your subconscious mind is most impressionable, most ready to accept new programming. The critical factor that normally censors new ideas and possibilities is at its weakest. This is why your declaration tonight will penetrate directly into your subconscious without the usual resistance. Imagine that you're standing at the threshold between one reality and another. Behind you lies everything you've been, all the limitations you've accepted, all the dreams you've deferred. Ahead of you lies the reality you're about to declare into existence. This midnight hour is the doorway between these two worlds. Feel the power of this liminal moment, this sacred between space where transformation occurs. You're not just making a declaration, you're participating in the fundamental creative process of the universe itself. Every night, reality dissolves and reconstitutes itself. Tonight, you're consciously participating in this recreation. The electromagnetic field of the Earth itself shifts during the midnight hours, creating what researchers call Schumann resonance fluctuations. These changes in the planetary field create windows of enhanced psychic sensitivity and manifestation power. Your declaration tonight rides these cosmic currents like a prayer carried on celestial winds. In this midnight hour, your declaration becomes a bridge between the world of dreams and the world of form. The same mysterious intelligence that weaves your dreams will now begin weaving the circumstances needed to make your declaration physical reality. Your words become threads in the cosmic loom that creates experience from intention. Feel the ancient power of this moment. Every mystic, every saint, every conscious creator throughout history has known the special potency of the deep night hours. You're joining a lineage that stretches back to the beginning of human consciousness, adding your voice to the eternal song of conscious creation. The midnight hour is when barriers dissolve. The barrier between possible and impossible, between dreaming and waking, between hoping and knowing. In this sacred space, your declaration isn't a plea or a wish. It's a statement of what already is, spoken from the place where all possibilities exist simultaneously. As you rest in this powerful threshold moment, know that you've chosen the perfect time for your declaration. The universe itself has aligned to support your words. The cosmos is listening with the attention it gives to the birth of stars, ready to respond with the same creative force that brings galaxies into existence. In the moments just before you speak your declaration, tune into the subtle field that surrounds you. Can you feel it? There's an almost imperceptible shift in the atmosphere, a quality of attention that wasn't there before. The universe is listening, not just hearing, but listening with the full presence of infinite intelligence. This isn't imagination. It's the quantum field responding to your intention even before your declaration is spoken. Your very readiness to claim your truth has already begun shifting the probabilities around you. The cosmic forces are aligning in anticipation of your words. Feel the profound silence that holds you now. This silence isn't empty or neutral. It's alive with potential, pregnant with possibility. It's the same silence that existed before the first word of creation was spoken, the fertile void from which all manifestation emerges. Your declaration will break this silence like dawn breaking night. There's a quality of expectancy in the air, like the moment before sunrise when all of nature holds its breath. The trees seem to lean in closer. The very atoms of the space around you seem to vibrate with heightened attention. You're not alone in this moment. You're surrounded by the loving presence of universal intelligence. You might feel a tingling sensation in your body, a subtle electricity that runs through your nervous system. This is the life force itself responding to your elevated state of consciousness. Your entire being is becoming a tuning fork, vibrating at the exact frequency needed to broadcast your declaration into the quantum field. Feel the warmth building around your heart, the sense of expansion in your chest. This is love itself, not just your love, but the love that holds planets in orbit, the love that grows flowers, the love that beats your heart. This cosmic love is embracing you now, ready to support your declaration with its infinite creative power. Notice how your breath has naturally deepened and slowed. Your body knows that something sacred is about to happen. Every cell is preparing to receive the new information you're about to broadcast. Your entire biological system is shifting into reception mode. There's a feeling of coming home in this moment, a recognition that this is what you came here to do. Not just tonight, but in this lifetime. You came to remember your power as a conscious creator. You came to learn that your words, when spoken from the heart in alignment with divine will, have the power to reshape reality itself. Feel the blessing that surrounds you now. It's not just that the universe is willing to respond to your declaration. It's eager to respond. The cosmic intelligence delights in conscious creation. Your awakening to your creative power brings joy to the very heart of existence. The acknowledgement you're feeling isn't coming from outside you. It's arising from the deepest part of your own being, the part that has always been connected to universal wisdom. Your individual consciousness is remembering its unity with cosmic consciousness, preparing to speak not just as a separate self, but as a focal point of divine expression. As you rest in this field of silent acknowledgement, know that your declaration has already been heard by the part of reality that matters most, the quantum field where all possibilities exist. Now you're simply ready to speak it into the physical dimension, to give voice to what has already been recognized as truth. Now we come to the heart of this sacred practice, your actual declaration. But this isn't just about speaking words once. We're going to create a declaration loop, a rhythmic repetition that will program your subconscious mind with absolute certainty about your new reality. Your subconscious learns through repetition and emotion. Just as a river carves a canyon through constant flow over time, repeated declarations accompanied by genuine feeling carve new neural pathways in your brain, new patterns of belief in your subconscious mind. I want you to craft your declaration now. It should be in present tense, as if your desired reality already exists. Instead of "I will have" or "I want," say "I am," "I have," "I experience." The subconscious doesn't understand future tense. It only responds to what you declare as current reality. Your declaration should be personal, specific, and emotionally meaningful to you. It might be something like, "I am living in abundant financial flow," or "I am experiencing deep, fulfilling love," or "I am vibrating with perfect health and vitality." Choose words that resonate in your heart, words that feel alive when you speak them. Now, as you begin to repeat your declaration, I want you to feel it, not just say it. With each repetition, imagine that you're literally installing new software in the biological computer of your subconscious mind. Each time you speak the words with feeling, they sink deeper into your cellular memory. Repeat your declaration slowly, with reverence, as if you're speaking a sacred incantation, which, in truth, you are. Ancient cultures understood that certain combinations of words, spoken with proper intention and feeling, could literally alter reality. Your declaration is such an incantation. With each repetition, the words should feel more true, more real. You're not trying to convince yourself of something false. You're recognizing something that already exists in the quantum field of possibility. You're claiming what's already yours by divine right. Feel each word reverberating through your body. Your bones, your organs, your nervous system are all receiving this information. Your entire biological system is reorganizing itself around this new declaration of truth. Your cells are literally changing their expression based on the information you're providing. Notice how your voice changes with each repetition. It might become softer, more certain, more filled with quiet power. This is your authentic voice emerging, not the voice that pleads or hopes, but the voice that knows and claims. This is the voice of your empowered self. As you repeat your declaration, imagine it spiraling out from your heart in expanding circles, like ripples in a pond. Each repetition creates a larger circle of influence in the quantum field. Your words are literally restructuring the energy patterns around you. The loop you're creating isn't just audio, it's vibrational. You're creating a standing wave pattern in the quantum field, a stable vibration that will continue to attract matching experiences long after you've finished speaking. This declaration loop becomes a permanent part of your energetic signature. Continue this rhythmic repetition until you feel a shift, until the words no longer feel like something you're trying to make true, but something you're simply acknowledging as already true. This is the moment when your declaration moves from your conscious mind into your subconscious programming. Here lies one of the great paradoxes of conscious manifestation. You must declare with absolute certainty while simultaneously releasing all attachment to how, when, or through what means your declaration will manifest. This isn't contradiction. It's the dance of conscious creation. Your job is to declare your truth with unwavering faith, then step back and allow the infinite intelligence of the universe to handle the details. The same intelligence that coordinates the migration of birds and the blooming of flowers knows exactly how to orchestrate the circumstances needed to fulfill your declaration. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means giving over. You're giving your declaration over to forces far more capable than your rational mind of bringing it into manifestation. You're surrendering your limited ideas about how it should happen, so that the unlimited creativity of the universe can work on your behalf. Think of yourself as a gardener. You plant the seed of your declaration in the fertile soil of the quantum field. You water it with faith and tend it with positive expectation, but you don't dig up the seed every day to see if it's growing. You trust the intelligent forces of nature to do what they do best, create life from potential. The ego mind wants to control every detail of manifestation because control feels safe, but the very act of trying to control actually interferes with the natural flow of creation. It's like trying to force a river to flow uphill. You end up working against the very forces that want to help you. Faith without attachment is perhaps the highest spiritual achievement. It's the ability to know absolutely that your declaration will manifest while being completely open to receive it in whatever form the universe deems perfect. This kind of faith actually accelerates manifestation because it eliminates resistance. Feel yourself relaxing into this surrender now. Let go of any mental pictures of exactly how your manifestation should look. Release any timetables or expectations about when it should arrive. Trust that the cosmic intelligence has access to possibilities you haven't even imagined. This surrender isn't passive, it's actively receptive. You're not giving up your role in the creative process, you're expanding it. Instead of just being the one who places the order, you're also becoming the one who's open to receive delivery in whatever package it arrives. Sometimes the universe delivers our manifestations in ways that initially look like obstacles or delays. What appears to be a detour might actually be a divine setup for something even better than what we originally declared. Surrender allows you to receive these disguised blessings. Your declaration has been spoken. Your order has been placed with cosmic intelligence. Now, your job is to remain in a state of grateful expectancy, watching for the signs and synchronicities that indicate your manifestation is on its way. Stay alert without being anxious. Be expectant without being demanding. The universe has never ignored a sincere, heartfelt declaration. The response is guaranteed, not because I'm promising you this, but because it's built into the fundamental structure of reality itself. Consciousness creates. Your consciousness, aligned with universal consciousness, creates precisely what you declare with faith and feeling. Rest now in the profound peace that comes from knowing your declaration has been received and accepted by the infinite intelligence that governs all manifestation. You've done your part perfectly. Now trust the universe to do its part with the same perfection. When you wake tomorrow, you'll be entering a new phase of your manifestation journey, the recognition phase. This is when you begin to notice the universe's response to your declaration. And these responses often come in forms that are subtle at first, but unmistakably significant when you know how to recognize them. The universe speaks in the language of synchronicity, meaningful coincidences that are too perfectly timed to be random. Tomorrow, pay attention to repeated numbers, especially sequences like 1111, 2222, or any numbers that relate to your declaration. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmation signals that your message has been received. You might encounter people whose names are the same as yours, or who share significant details related to your declaration. If you declared abundance, you might overhear conversations about prosperity. If you declared love, you might witness unexpected acts of kindness. These encounters are the universe's way of showing you that your desired reality is organizing itself around you. Dreams from tomorrow night forward will carry special significance. Your subconscious mind, now programmed with your declaration, will begin showing you preview images of your manifesting reality. Keep a notebook by your bed and capture any dream elements that feel connected to your declaration. Electronic devices might behave unusually, phones ringing at meaningful moments, computers displaying messages that seem personally relevant, radios playing songs with lyrics that mirror your declaration. The quantum field influences electromagnetic devices more easily than dense matter, so these are often the first physical signs of manifestation energy. Nature will also respond to your elevated vibration. You might notice birds singing more loudly outside your window, flowers seeming more vibrant, or feeling an unusual sense of connection with animals you encounter. All of consciousness is connected, and your shift affects the whole web of life around you. Books, articles, or conversations might spontaneously present information that directly relates to your declaration. The universe uses every available channel to communicate with you, and tomorrow you'll find that life itself becomes a conversation between you and cosmic intelligence. Some responses might initially appear as challenges or obstacles. Don't be discouraged if something seemingly difficult arises tomorrow. Often, the universe needs to clear old patterns or redirect your path before delivering your manifestation. What looks like a setback might actually be a setup for something better. Your intuition will be especially sharp tomorrow. You'll have sudden knowing about actions to take, people to call, or opportunities to pursue. These intuitive hits are direct guidance from the universal intelligence that's orchestrating your manifestation. Trust these impulses even if they don't make logical sense. Physical sensations might also change. You might feel more energetic, experience tingling sensations, or feel a general sense of lightness and expansion. Your body is adjusting to the higher vibration you've claimed through your declaration, and these physical shifts are signs that the transformation is occurring at every level. Most importantly, pay attention to feelings of gratitude or joy that arise spontaneously. These emotions are your inner guidance system confirming that you're aligned with your manifesting reality. When you feel genuinely grateful for your declaration, as if it's already fulfilled, you're vibrating at the exact frequency of manifestation. Remember, recognizing these signs isn't about looking for proof because you doubt. It's about celebrating the communication that's naturally occurring between you and the universe. Each sign you recognize strengthens your connection to the manifestation process and accelerates the physical delivery of your declaration. Your declaration tonight isn't just changing your thoughts, it's literally restructuring your biology. Every belief you hold creates a corresponding chemical cascade in your body, and the powerful belief you've just instilled through your declaration is already triggering profound physiological changes. When you declared your new reality with genuine emotion, your hypothalamus, the brain's chemical factory, immediately began producing different neurotransmitters and hormones. Instead of stress chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline, your body is now producing the chemistry of joy, confidence, and expectation. Your nervous system is rewiring itself around your declaration. Neurons that fire together wire together, and the neural networks associated with your declared reality are now being strengthened every time you recall your declaration with positive feeling. You're literally growing new brain circuits that support your new identity. The endocrine system, your body's chemical communication network, is adjusting its hormone production to match your new belief. Your thyroid might produce more metabolism-regulating hormones if you declared health. Your pineal gland might produce more melatonin and DMT if you declared spiritual connection. Your entire glandular system is recalibrating. Even your genetic expression is changing. The science of epigenetics shows that your beliefs and emotions literally turn genes on and off. The genes that support your declared reality are being activated, while genes that contradicted your declaration are being suppressed. You're becoming genetically aligned with your intention. Your immune system recognizes this shift and begins producing different immune factors. Instead of inflammation-promoting chemicals that arise from stress and doubt, your body starts producing anti-inflammatory compounds and healing factors. Your declaration is literally making you healthier at the cellular level. The heart plays a crucial role in this biological transformation. When you declared your truth from your heart began producing ANF, atrial natriuretic factor, a hormone that affects every organ in your body and helps create the biological conditions necessary for your manifestation to occur. Your digestive system also responds to belief changes. The gut, often called the second brain, contains more neurons than the spinal cord and produces most of your body's serotonin. As your declaration settles into your cellular memory, your gut begins producing the neurochemistry of confidence and well-being. The blood-brain barrier, usually highly selective about what it allows into the brain, becomes more permeable to positive neurotransmitters when you're in the elevated state created by heartfelt declaration. This means your brain is literally bathing in the chemistry of your new reality. Your DNA isn't just a static blueprint. It's a dynamic, responsive system that changes based on your consciousness. Russian scientists have discovered that DNA responds to language and emotion, actually restructuring itself when exposed to coherent emotional states like the one you've created tonight. The field effect of coherent heart rhythms extends beyond your body, influencing the DNA of other living beings around you. Your declaration doesn't just change your biology, it contributes to the collective upgrade of human consciousness and biology happening on the planet right now. Sleep tonight will be particularly restorative because your body is doing the biological work of transformation. Growth hormone production increases, cellular repair accelerates, and memory consolidation processes will integrate your new declaration into your long-term biological programming. This biological transformation supports and accelerates the manifestation of your declaration in the external world. As your biology aligns with your intention, you become a vibrational match for the experiences you've declared, making their manifestation not just possible, but inevitable. Gratitude is far more than a positive emotion. It's the energetic signature that seals your declaration and signals to the universe that you're ready to receive. When you feel genuine gratitude for your declaration, as if it's already fulfilled, you create the exact vibrational frequency that magnetizes your desired reality. Right now, I want you to feel profound gratitude for what you've just declared, not as something you hope to receive in the future, but as something you've already received. This isn't pretending or positive thinking. This is accessing the quantum truth that your declaration already exists in the field of infinite possibility. Feel thankful for the universal intelligence that heard your declaration with perfect love and understanding. Express appreciation for the cosmic forces that are already organizing themselves to deliver your manifestation. Give thanks for your own courage in claiming your divine inheritance as a conscious creator. Gratitude operates at one of the highest vibrational frequencies possible, the frequency of love, abundance, and fulfillment. When you seal your declaration with this frequency, you create a powerful magnetic field that draws your desired experiences to you with natural ease. This gratitude should feel warm and genuine in your heart, not forced or manufactured. If you find it difficult to feel grateful for something that hasn't manifested yet, focus first on feeling grateful for the opportunity to make this declaration, for your growing understanding of how consciousness creates reality. Notice how gratitude naturally creates a sense of completion and peace. This is because gratitude is the energy of having received, of being fulfilled, of lack transformed into abundance. When you end your declaration practice in genuine gratitude, you're energetically claiming that your manifestation is already complete. Gratitude also serves as protection for your manifestation. When you're in a state of genuine appreciation, you're vibrationally immune to doubt, fear, and the negative opinions of others. Gratitude creates an energetic shield around your declaration, keeping it pure and uncontaminated by lower frequencies. The feeling of gratitude you're experiencing now will become an anchor for your manifestation. Whenever you want to accelerate the process, simply return to this feeling of thankfulness for your declared reality. This grateful feeling is like a radio frequency that keeps you tuned into your manifesting intention. Express your gratitude not just mentally, but physically. Let your body feel the appreciation. Let your heart expand with thankfulness. Let your face soften into a smile of quiet knowing. Your entire being is becoming a gratitude transmission that broadcasts fulfillment into the quantum field. Thank the version of yourself that had the courage to make this declaration tonight. Appreciate your willingness to move beyond limitation and claim a greater reality. Honor your decision to trust in possibilities that your rational mind couldn't fully understand. You've taken a quantum leap tonight. Feel grateful for perfect timing, the fact that you're hearing these words at exactly the right moment in your spiritual development. You're ready for this level of conscious creation, and the universe has orchestrated this entire experience to support your awakening to your creative power. As this feeling of gratitude deepens, know that it's literally sealing your declaration in the quantum field. Your thankfulness is like a cosmic signature that authorizes the universe to deliver your manifestation with perfect timing and in perfect form. Your gratitude makes it official. Let this gratitude be the last conscious feeling you have before drifting into sleep. As your conscious mind releases into rest, your grateful heart will continue broadcasting appreciation throughout the night, strengthening the vibrational foundation of your manifestation while you dream. The most crucial phase of manifestation begins now, living from the energy of your declaration rather than just remembering words you spoke. Integration means embodying the version of yourself that already lives in your declared reality. This isn't pretending. It's aligning with the truth that already exists in the quantum field. Tomorrow, when you wake up, you're not the same person who went to sleep tonight. You've declared a new identity, a new reality, a new version of yourself. The question is, will you remember this transformation and live from it? Or will you slip back into old patterns out of habit? Living as if it's already done means making decisions from your declared reality rather than your current circumstances. If you declared abundance, how would an abundant person handle their finances tomorrow? If you declared love, how would a deeply loved person treat themselves and others? Let your declared identity guide your choices. Your daily thoughts, words, and actions become either confirmations or contradictions of your declaration. Every time you think, speak, or act from your new identity, you strengthen the neural pathways and energy patterns that support your manifestation. Every time you slip back into old patterns, you weaken them. This doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Integration is a process, not an instant transformation. Be patient with yourself as you learn to inhabit this new version of yourself. Notice when you slip into old thinking patterns and gently redirect yourself back to your declared reality. Pay attention to how you speak about your life in the coming days. Do you speak from lack or abundance? From fear or love? From limitation or possibility? Your words are constantly creating your reality, so make sure they align with what you've declared rather than what you've experienced in the past. Notice opportunities to act from your declared identity. These opportunities will present themselves daily, sometimes in small ways. The universe is constantly giving you chances to practice being the person you've declared yourself to be. These practice sessions are crucial for full manifestation. Your physical environment will also need to align with your declaration. This might mean clearing clutter if you declared clarity, adding beauty if you declared joy, or creating space if you declared expansion. Let your external environment reflect your internal transformation. The people in your life will respond to your energetic shift. Some will be supportive and attracted to your new energy. Others might resist the change or try to pull you back into old dynamics. Stay centered in your declaration and allow relationships to reorganize naturally around your new vibration. Trust the guidance that comes through your intuition during this integration phase. Your higher self knows exactly what steps to take to align your external life with your declared reality. Follow inspired ideas, even if they don't make logical sense to your rational mind. Remember that integration happens in layers over time. Your declaration initiated a process that will unfold naturally if you remain aligned with it. Some aspects of your manifestation might appear quickly, others might take longer to fully materialize. Trust the perfect timing of the universe. Most importantly, maintain the feeling state of your declaration. Your emotions are the fuel that powers manifestation. Regularly return to the feeling of already having what you declared. This feeling state is your home base, your vibrational anchor in your new reality. Living as if it's already done isn't about convincing yourself of something false. It's about aligning with something true that exists beyond current physical circumstances. You're living from possibility rather than history, from potential rather than past evidence. As we approach the end of this transformative journey, it's important to understand that you're entering a sacred 24-hour cycle of completion. Your declaration has initiated a quantum process that will reach its first major milestone when you wake up tomorrow at the same time you began this practice tonight. During these 24 hours, the universe will be working overtime to align circumstances, synchronicities, and opportunities with your declaration. Think of this as a cosmic rush order. The universal intelligence is prioritizing your manifestation and expediting the delivery of signs, signals, and initial fulfillments. Your sleep tonight will be unusually significant. As your conscious mind rests, your subconscious will be busy processing your declaration, making new neural connections, and communicating with the quantum field. Your dreams may contain preview images of your manifesting reality or symbolic messages about the path ahead. The morning hours will be especially potent. The first thoughts you think, the first feelings you feel, the first words you speak will either amplify your declaration or diminish it. Make tomorrow morning a sacred ritual of alignment. Before checking your phone or engaging with the outside world, reconnect with your declaration and feel gratitude for its fulfillment. Throughout tomorrow, notice the quality of your attention. Where you place your focus determines what you attract more of. Keep coming back to thoughts and feelings that align with your declaration. Every time you remember and feel grateful for your declared reality, you send another signal into the quantum field. By tomorrow evening, 24 hours from now, you will have completed one full cycle of conscious creation. This doesn't mean your manifestation will be physically complete. The full unfolding might take days, weeks, or months. But the foundation will be solid, the pattern will be established, and the process will be irreversibly in motion. You use this 24-hour period as a training ground for maintaining vibrational alignment. Notice when your energy drops into doubt or fear, and practice lifting it back to faith and expectation. This skill, managing your vibrational state, is the key to becoming a consistent conscious creator. The completion of this 24-hour cycle marks your graduation from hoping to knowing, from wishing to claiming, from trying to being. You'll no longer be someone who wants something. You'll be someone who has declared something and is watching it unfold with patient certainty. Document your experience during these 24 hours. Write down synchronicities, insights, dreams, and feelings. This record will serve as evidence of the universe's response and help you build confidence in the manifestation process for future declarations. As this cycle completes tomorrow night, you'll be ready for even greater declarations, even more profound transformations. Tonight was just the beginning of your conscious participation in the creative process. You've remembered your power, claimed your birthright, and stepped into your role as a co-creator with the universe. The 24-hour completion cycle ends where it began, with you in a state of receptive consciousness, open to the infinite possibilities that surround you. But now you'll know something you didn't know before. Your consciousness is creative, your words have power, and the universe is always responding to your sincere declarations with perfect love. And now we come to the most sacred part of this entire practice, the art of divine silence. Having spoken your declaration, having aligned your energy with your desired reality, having sealed your intention with gratitude, it's time to enter the profound silence where all manifestation is born. This silence isn't empty space. It's full space, pregnant with the infinite potential from which your declaration will emerge into physical form. In this silence, you're not waiting for something to happen. You're resting in the knowledge that everything is already happening, perfectly orchestrated by intelligence beyond human comprehension. Feel yourself settling into this sacred quiet, like sinking into the most comfortable bed you've ever experienced. This is the bed of universal trust, where you can finally stop efforting, stop trying, stop managing, and simply rest in the knowing that your declaration has been received and accepted by the creative force of existence. Your work is done, not your life's work that continues tomorrow, but the work of this declaration, this claiming, this quantum communication with the universe. You've played your part perfectly, and now it's time to let the cosmic intelligence play its part with equal perfection. In this silence, you might feel a profound peace unlike anything you've experienced before. This is the peace of alignment, the peace of knowing you're held in love, the peace of understanding that you're not alone in creating your reality. You have the most powerful ally possible, the universe itself. Let go of any urge to keep thinking about your declaration, to keep working on manifestation, to keep doing anything at all. The most powerful thing you can do now is nothing. Simply rest in trust. Rest in knowing. Rest in the certainty that universal intelligence is far more capable than your human effort. This sacred silence is where miracles are born, not in the speaking, but in the quiet that follows, not in the declaring, but in the trusting, not in the asking, but in the receiving. Your declaration has gone out into the quantum field, and now you rest in the space where the response is being prepared. Feel your body relaxing completely, releasing any tension, any holding, any sense of responsibility for making your manifestation happen. Your body knows how to rest in trust, Every night it trusts that breathing will continue without conscious control, that your heart will keep beating, that life will sustain itself. Extend this same trust to your declaration. Your breathing naturally slows and deepens as you settle into this silence. Each breath is an act of faith, an acknowledgement that the same intelligence that breathes you is orchestrating your manifestation. You don't have to think the breath. You don't have to make your declaration manifest. Both are taken care of by forces wiser than thought. In this silence, you might sense the presence of something vast and loving surrounding you. This isn't imagination. This is recognition. You're recognizing the field of infinite love and intelligence that has always been present, always been supporting you, always been ready to respond to your sincere intentions. As you drift towards sleep, carry with you only this. Your declaration has been heard, accepted, and is already being fulfilled in the quantum field. The physical manifestation is simply a matter of time, and divine time is always perfect time. You can rest completely in this truth. Let your last conscious thought be one of profound gratitude, not for what you hope to receive, but for what you've already been given. The understanding of your creative power, the experience of conscious communion with the universe, and the absolute certainty that you are loved beyond measure. Sleep now in the arms of infinite intelligence, surrounded by the love that dreams galaxies into existence, cradled by the same force that will birth your declaration into your waking reality. You are safe. You are loved. Your declaration is already fulfilled in the realm where all manifestation begins. Rest now. Rest in universal trust. Rest in divine silence. Rest in the knowing that when you wake to a universe that has already begun its response to your sacred words.